If you're looking for the next Tesla among the current electric vehicle stocks, you may be looking for a needle in a haystack. But there is a way to play the future of automobiles, and that is to invest in the lidar technologies that power self-driving vehicles. Early Facebook investor Peter Thiel, who turned his $100K investment in Facebook to $3 billion, is betting on a company that will be providing lidar sensors and software to autonomous vehicles. Luminar Technologies, an autonomous vehicle sensor and software company, delivers lidar sensors to autonomous vehicles and trucks for volume production. Gores Metropoulos, ticker symbol GMHI, a special purpose acquisition company, agreed to acquire and merge with Luminar Technologies. Luminar will be traded on the Nasdaq under the ticker symbol LAZR, LAZR. In this video, we will take a deep dive analysis of the GMHI stock, looking at the behind-the-scene investors in Luminar Technologies. We will also take a look at the merger transaction details. We will then take a look at the bull case and bear case scenario for the GMHI stock. Please stay for the whole video to learn about this exciting stock for retail investors. Hi, I'm Arshad Ahmed, founder of DIYstockpicker.com, an investment portal dedicated to help investors make intelligent decisions. This video is for information purposes and should not be taken as an investment advice. Luminar Technologies was founded in 2012 by CEO Austin Russell, a Stanford University dropout. The company is the leading provider of lidar sensors and software for autonomous cars and trucks. The company is partnered with 7 of the top 10 global automakers. It is set to power the next generation safety system and highway self-driving. Over 350 people strong, Luminar has built a lidar from the chip level up with breakthrough across all core components. As a result, this is the only type of lidar sensor that meets the stringent performance, safety and cost requirements for level 3 and level 5 autonomous vehicles. Meeting this requirement will accelerate the adoption across automakers. Luminar's backers include Peter Thiel, who awarded a then 17-year-old Russell a fellowship to help start the firm, and GoPro founder Nick Woodman. Luminar also announced that it has hired 16 people from Samsung's now dissolved Driveline team. Samsung once described the Driveline platform as an open, modular, and scalable hardware and software platform for autonomous vehicles. These engineers will be bringing valuable experience to the Luminar Technologies. Here are the merger transaction details. Pro forma implied enterprise value of approximately $2.9 billion and a market capitalization of approximately $3.4 billion. Transaction includes $400 million of cash from Gores Metropoulos and an immediate $170 million financing, which is a PIPE financing into Luminar, anchored by top-tier institutional investors including Peter Thiel himself. The deal is set to complete in the fourth quarter. Looking at the share count, Luminar's stockholders will receive approximately 271.8 million shares of Gores Metropoulos common stock at closing, 50 million shares by common shareholders, 17 million shares held by PIPE financiers. Founder shares will be 12 million. Here is a look at the bull case scenario. In 2018, Volvo made a strategic investment in Luminar to use the high-resolution long-range sensor for its self-driving cars. Volvo says that the lidar-equipped cars, which the Swedish automaker says will be able to drive themselves on highways with no human intervention, will start rolling off the production line starting 2022. Volvo has not yet released the costs involved in purchasing the lidar system for its cars. But lidar systems can get pretty expensive. The industry leader Velodyne lidar systems cost around $75,000 a sensor. But Luminar Technologies is saying that it plans to reduce the cost of its lidar sensor to as much as $1,000, which will be a huge cost saving. Also, Volvo is taking a different approach to lidar. Most companies plan to use lidar systems in robo-taxis so that they can get back the costs involved in purchasing the lidar system. Volvo's approach is to use the lidar technology on highways and not on the street roads. That way, the domain where the lidar operates is limited, and using extensive mapping, the system will be safe to use on highways. Their system is called the Highway Pilot. Highway Pilot may sound like a beefed up version of Tesla's Autopilot or Cadillac's Super Cruise, but there is a difference between these systems. While Tesla's and Cadillac's systems need driver attention while driving autonomously in just the off chance. And for that, they have built costly driver monitoring systems. With Luminar's third generation iris sensor and a host of other mapping components, Highway Pilot purports to drive completely autonomously without any driver attention. Here is a look at the bear case scenario. Tesla's CEO Elon Musk called the technology a crutch, and he prefers advanced vision-based systems to power Tesla's autonomous vehicles. Volvo's CTO responded saying that the vision-based systems lack the accuracy and distance of lidar and also the ability to see through different weather and light conditions. So those were the details on the GMHI stock, Luminar Technologies. I have prepared a video taking a deep dive analysis of the DPHC stock, and you could see the card in the end screen here. And I hope to see you in that video. Bye.